Hey mates, it's me Rizz. I'm just reacting to Australian memes, and this is more like a commentary of whenever they put up a meme, I just comment on it if it's true or not. Usually I have some sort of snarky remark. So with that, let's go.
Text to meme. Springtime in Australia is literally the most stupid fucking thing. Oh my god. Can they
Okay.
change the name to a slightly cooler summer, where demonic birds fired you from the sky and try to kill you? Because that's what it fucking is. My
Um, I've had that once.
dad gave me a golden gay time. I've never been happier. I didn't realize how this might sound to non-Australians. I'm really sorry. It's hard to have a gay time on your own. I feel like you Australians are just fucking with us now.
Okay. Oh, now that I think about it, sounds much worse out of context. Uh, yes, this is an ice cream that we have. Golden Gate Times is an ice cream that's pricing is the equivalent of a Max Bond. It's about $6 at Woolworths. But I think the funny thing is, it's with this bit. My dad gave me a Golden Gate Time. It's more like my dad ate my Golden Gate Time, and I've never been angrier. Because it's a really good ice cream. I don't know the correct word for it. It'd be called a paddle pop, but I'll just say ice cream whenever there's something. Forget. Let's keep going.
Today's show. Carol eats world's hottest pie. Is Australia even real? I mean, I live here and sometimes I have my doubts.
No comment.
I'm Australian. They are not crisps. They are chips. They are not fries.
They are chips.
They are not twisters.
They are chips.
They are not Doritos.
They are chips.
They are not Pringles.
They are chips.
They are not cheeses.
They are chips.
I'm a simple person. Do not confuse me with your fancy names. What the fuck are cheeses?
Chips?
Chips. I don't.
Hold on. Jesus, the quality correct? Okay, it was just bad quality.
Trust Australians about anything. Honestly, they take a piece of bread and put butter and sprinkles on it and call it dessert. You fuck it. Deep fry.
What?
Anything. You put your hands on.
Isn't it called fairy bread?
Still better than butter bread sprinkles.
It's fairy bread.
It's called fairy bread, thank you very much. Don't you dare talk shit about fairy bread.
Yeah.
Who the fuck do you think you are? In Australia, if a girl goes to the bathroom and comes back with a seemingly random fact, then you know exactly what time of the month it is. Do you guys have fucking fun facts printed on your tampons or something? They're on pad wrappers.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Australia has 5 seasons. Spring, summer, autumn, winter, and fuck you. Fuck you doesn't have a set date. It just happens randomly during the rest of the seasons. Are we currently in fuck you?
Yeah, kind of.
A little, yes. Yeah. We always are.
Yes.
Non-Australians. I wish we had summers like in Australia.
Droughts,
Australia.
bushfires,
Droughts. Australia.
cyclones,
heatwaves. Australia.
hail.
Hailstorms.
Yeah.
Australia. Cyclones. Australia. Bushfires. Australia. Floods. Australia. Australia. Australia.
Okay. Alright. In Sydney, we've experienced... Okay, for me, I've experienced heat waves and hailstorms. And there's a little story I gotta say. The last hail we had, just came out of nowhere, which that's kind of the same with our rain. Is that, like I was seeing it outside, it looked beautiful, but then I was looking too close to the window, and then this big blob of hail just freaking just shattered through. It sounded bad when I was saying it. It just plopped straight down to kind of the edge of a brick and just splattered onto the window. It just shook me, and I just jumped right on the floor. And thank goodness there was no cracks or any broken part of the window, but that kind of just scared the shit out of me.
Tornadoes. Look, Simba, everything the light touches speaks English. But what about that shadowy place? That's where the Aussies live. You must never go there, Simba. Coriander, true blue, capsicum, fair dinkum. How many bananas can you buy for $5? Australia, France, USA, Ethiopia.
Yeah, that's kind of correct. Bananas were, well, I think they're are expensive like that today, but a few years back there was a cyclone or some sort of tornado that went through a banana crop field, and the banana prices went very high, and bananas were very expensive. I can't remember the price because I was very little, and but it was when we went to a trip to America that my parents, like when we went to New York, they were buying a heap of bananas, and the store owner was like, why are you buying so many bananas? And my dad told the story that we had a cyclone that I don't know if it was a cyclone or tornado, but the banana crop field was destroyed, and the prices went up, and I don't know. The store owner was just laughing for some reason. I don't know, but aside from that, I don't know. I'm curious. Is this correct? Like $5 is that many bananas that the US or Ethiopia gets? Like, I don't know what to do with this information.
I have no idea what to do with this information.
Shit.
Why foreigners are afraid of Australia versus why Aussies are afraid of Australia.
Yes.
What's the most Australian sentence you can string together?
Alright.
I comes if we are going on a Macca's run, I think we could stop to pick up some durries from the servo and then some grog from the bottle o, so we can get fucking Magadorna.
Alright, translation. Hey friend, if we're going to McDonald's, can we stop by to pick up some cigarettes from the service station or gas station or petrol station, and then get some, I don't know, alcohol or beer from the bottle shop or wherever they buy, wherever you go to buy any alcohol, so they can get really drunk or not.
What does that mean? Hey friend, if we are going to drive to McDonald's,
Yep.
do you think we could stop to pick up some cigarettes from the gas service station and then some alcohol from the liquor store so we can get really drunk? Or would you prefer not to? Cunt means friend. Accuracy levels through the roof.
Well, I kind of got it mostly spot on. Oh. They said Lucasfilm, but I was saying, jeez, I can't remember what I was saying.
It's so fucking hot in Australia, I'm dying. If I hear one more damn American complaining about the cold weather, I swear to God at least you're not living in Satan's ass crack. At the Australian Open tennis, a player hallucinated that he saw Snoopy on court.
What?
Before he fainted mid-match. This heat is getting out of hand. Ugh, Australia is home to so many creepy birds.
Yes.
Hunts you down on the back of a cassowary. I just googled this. What the fuck is this?
That's a cassowary. Wait.
Is it like an Australian turkey? Can you eat it? Why does its beak open so wide? Its neck skin is so gross.
Yeah,
They're like 6 feet tall. You don't eat them. You run from them in terror. What?
Yeah, no one knows that. They always think that we just have emus, but there's another two-legged bird. Is it a two-legged bird?
What the fuck, Australia?
Never seen one. Oh, it's like maybe in
Europeans.
zoos.
I drove 40 minutes to the Netherlands for some groceries, and then I popped into Germany to see some of my relatives before driving back home. Americans. I was in Florida. I drove for 9 hours. Now I'm still in Florida. Australians. I drove for 9 hours. Now I'm 9 hours away from home. No one is here. The streets are empty. How did this happen? Where has civilization gone? I'm alone in the universe. Oh wait, there's an echidna. It's okay.
Okay, I'm thinking that if you were to drive 9 hours, like if I drove 9 hours, like trying to get to, let's say, Queensland, after 9 hours you'd probably still be on a highway, or you, if you go in like in any direction in Australia for 9 hours, you might not see any civilization or a town. Though, nah, fuck it, let's keep going.
C is for cunt. U is for you're a cunt. N is for not sure if you know this, but you're a cunt. T is for tune around. And fuck off mate cause you're a cunt.
I am detecting that this video has a lot of swearing, and that does not seem good for YouTube. Fuck it.
Poem for all the Aussies.
No thanks.
I always see posts about people talking about how tampon and pads ads have girls on beaches and things like that. And yes, in Australia, we have really ridiculous advertisements for sanitary products that have girls running around doing shit in this guy. The
Wait.
really sad thing is, guys at school start.
Wait a minute. I think I remember a commercial like this that involved this product. Damn it. Oh my god, I remember this commercial of this energetic guy that, I don't know, was in some sort of gym where, or kind of half naked, that he was doing some weird dance thing, and I'm just going to
Started copying him.
I think I've pressed this and I'm going to forget about this after this meme.
Your guy friends were as likely to help you out as your girlfriends.
Go.
Did you know that the Australian government literally changed the date of Australia Day this year because it was on a Saturday and everyone was that upset about missing out on having a day off? Remember when they pushed the time of the leaders debate back a couple of hours because the final of MasterChef was scheduled to air at the same time?
Really?
Enhance Australia fair. Don't forget about when we officially renamed McDonald's.
Because
you know Australia is dangerous when the second lowest fire level is high.
okay, you know, fire danger. This is just showing the level of how big a fire is, and Code Red is. I don't think I've ever. Hold on. Prepare, act, survive. I don't know. I think that sign doesn't look like that handle can turn, but oh well.
Australian accent came from alcoholics' lure of early settlers, says expert. I've pretty much never been less surprised by anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bought a new boomerang. Can't throw away my old one. Australia's population. Asians. Australians.
Maybe in Kingsford, but not everywhere.
Hanging out washing in Australia in summer. Sydney. Hang out washing. Go to collect in half hour.
This is correct. The drying period of washing takes just as long as it does for washing, like, you know, 28 minutes for washing or 30 minutes. Then you put it hang out, and you know, I kind of just stall for time for like 10 minutes. And to think like, should I collect it? No, I'll just wait 10 minutes. And then by that time it becomes bone dry, or just some of the softer thing is just feels so nice and warm. And usually those are the towels you'd use to just hang on somewhere around the bathroom, so after you have a shower or bath, so you get that nice warm feeling like it just came out of the dryer.
Bone dry.
Yeah.
Hobart. Hang out washing. Go to collect in half hour. Hasn't dried at all. Has probably been rained on.
That does not. We kind of have that. We kind of get that uh, from time to time. Just yesterday there was like a sudden rain in Sydney yesterday. Whenever I record this, that I was just doing nothing, and then the clothes were drying, and then I was seeing the cloud, and I was like, "Is it going to rain anytime?" And then after having a shower, I just walked out and seeing that the floor was wet, I was like, "Oh shit, it's raining!" And then heavy rain immediately. Just getting the clothes out. Damn, that was some. No, there was no. None of them were completely wet or anything, just a bit wet, but damn, that would have sucked. It sucks so bad when that happens. And then you have the option of like, do I just keep it there to dry or just put it in a dryer? Honestly, that determines on if you're working tomorrow and your uniform is drying. Anyway.
Melbourne. Hang out washing. Get sunburnt in raging sunlight whilst doing so. Go to collect in half hour. Wet again, as it's now raining.
Okay.
Hang out washing. Go to collect in half hour. Still has that damp kind of feeling. Because even the clothes are sweating. Why so humid? Canberra. Hang out washing. Go to collect in half hour. Tony Abbott is tangled in your clothesline and you have to beat him away with a
What?
Darwin.
What is
Hang
this?
out washing. Go to collect in
Okay.
half hour. Washing has blown away. Time for a new wardrobe. Birth. Hang out washing. Go to collect in half hour. Washing gone.
One
Claimed by
cyclone
Great White
in
Shark.
Darwin, and then you have all
The Australian fucking
What
news.
the
Is this supposed to be abnormal or something?
I don't watch.
The best thing about Australia is caramello koalas.
Oh.
They're those koalas that drop from trees and kill people. Yeah, yeah.
Wait, hold on. I'm thinking of the chocolate. Hold on, his. Okay, about koalas. Just a chocolate that has caramello inside. It's like any kid will be happy just having it, but unless if it's in the sun, it sticks. Then you have to wash it. But hold on, I'm just confirming if. Cool. Like there's just saying the animal, but yeah.
Having an Australian accent is like being sent to prison for a crime I didn't commit. Being Australian is because of a crime you didn't commit. Cruel. I was going to say not everyone, but then I remembered that mum's side came here from an axe murderer and dad's side. Some dude stole 7 horses and that's why I'm Australian.
I'm in the not everyone side. After World War II, and then a few decades after it, like in the late 50s and 60s, a lot of Greeks and Italians came to Australia for reasons. Everyone has their own little reason for it. Usually, it's kind of on the lines of it's much nicer here, better. On my father's side, it was a fisherman or like like a fisherman merchant or something. I could be wrong on this. He pretty much went to Australia and he said like, this place is nice. This place is nice, and I should bring my wife to this place and live here. That's what he did on the mother's. So he came like before every Italian came, or when the big I don't know, flood came in. But on my other side, it was somewhere in the 60s, I think. But I can't remember this all on the top of my head. But usually there was a lot of shit going on in Europe during the 50s and 60s, and they decided to just go somewhere else. Fresh start. Kind of like similar to how the immigration. Oh, forget it. I'm just continue.
These fucking flies. Ancient Australian proverb.
That's about right.
My sister just informed me that if you say, rise up lights, you'll sound like an Australian saying razor blades. My life will never be the same.
Razor blades, razor blades, razor blades, razor blades, razor blades. Does that sound like riser lights? I don't think so. Maybe it's maybe you have to have a thicker accent or something. I don't know. I've been told that I have a thick accent, but this is coming from the person with the thick accent coming over here.
Also, if you say beer can in a British accent, it sounds like bacon with a bad Jamaican accent.
What?
Jesus Christ. I'm British and I just realized you're right. Accent hacks. Good I might. Chips. Crisps.
No.
French fries. Chips.
No.
Chips. Chips.
Yes.
You know.
Okay. Here's the thing how we distinguish between the two chips. We just say the brand name and just say hot chips. That's pretty much how it sums up. Yeah, that's it.
You're Australian when?
Oh.
It isn't a party until one of these bad boys comes out. I hate when
Now
people say
cake.
Australians have no culture. Like try against Wheaty.
You know, if there was any culture, you know, it's not just this, we have quite a, now, we have a good assortment of chocolates, how we make our food, also a few other, wait, this is getting too long, I'm not.
I found you in my pocket today.
Wait, what?
This man was once in charge of Australia.
Yep, Kevin Rudd, he was the Prime Minister of Australia. Let's see, we have Scott Morrison, before him was Scott Morrison, before him it was Malcolm Turnbull, then before it was Tony Abbott, then before him it was Julia Gillard, then before her it was Kevin Rudd. If I get this right, someone just put a like or just comment if I got this right. More likely I'm going to look this up again.
Young Australian voice. Want a split of vodka tonight? Nah nah goon.
Not really the stupidest name I've ever seen at a store or road or wait, is this a road or is this a road or a store? I forget it. Continue.
I met a couple of Australians this weekend, and they introduced me to what is possibly the greatest phrase in the English language.
Alright,
Apparently,
shoot.
a common response to a wide variety of questions is, I'm not here to fuck spiders. It means, I'm already doing that. Or obviously. Yeah. So like, example usage. At the bar with a friend. Friend. Do you want to get a beer? Me. Well, I'm not here to fuck spiders. Don't talk to me, or my son of a
Wait,
it makes me
hold
really
on.
uncomfortable. Don't talk to me.
What does New Zealand look like? Okay. I'm good. That's good. Honestly, I thought we were more like, between like an older sibling to New Zealand. Like, New Zealand's the younger sibling.
Or my son ever again. It makes me really uncomfortable that the word Australia contains 3 A's and all of them are pronounced differently.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this to me?
It's exactly.
Koala escapes at zoo. Falls asleep before he can do anything interesting.
Aww. Some of them were spot on, some of them were Anyway, maybe you guys enjoyed my little commentary or reacting to Australian memes by Text2Meme. I got nothing else to say at the end of this video. I'm just trying to be silent for the recommended videos or the end screen videos to pop up on the left. Why not click one of these videos? Okay, I'm done.